Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Deconstrut. Today I have a super quick and easy tutorial for you guys, and it is this slip dress. It kind of has like a straight square neckline, but you can definitely modify it to make it a cowl neckline or a V neckline. This slip dress is a basic staple in my summer wardrobe. I'll show it styled in 2 different ways at the end of the video, but you can wear it as a dress or as a top, which I'm doing right now, though you can't see my pants. I just love how like loose and summery it is with the dainty straps. It looks great on. This print is also beautiful. It has tiny little flowers all over it. I don't think slip dresses are going out of style anytime soon. If anything, they've become a basic in my wardrobe. So if you'd like to learn how to make this slip dress, then please keep on watching. So for this DIY, you'll want a fabric that has really good drape. I'm using a satin polyester. It was on sale, super cheap. And the most important part of this dress is to make sure you place the pattern on the bias of the fabric. This will allow for the best flow of the fabric when worn on your body. And for the pattern, I used an existing slip dress as a base, making sure that the smallest part of the slip dress would still fit loosely around the widest part of my hips. The pieces you will need for this project consist of a front piece and a back piece, and then also the lining pieces for the top half of the dress. And then you'll also need 2 long strips cut on the bias to create the straps and the loops for your dress.
Falling for you like every night. Been communicating through satellites, yeah. It's black and white. I'm all up in the clouds when it's pouring rain. Ain't never.
So you'll want to start off with the straps, and we are creating 2 long rolled straps. These are to be made as dainty and thin as possible to give the dress that delicate look. So taking your 1-inch strip, fold it in half lengthwise with the good sides facing in. You'll want to sew 3 millimeters from the folded edge with a dense stitch of 2, making sure to stretch the strap while stitching.
Like day by day. I'm all up in the clouds when it's pouring rain. Ain't never coming down unless you call my name. Yeah, we should take it slow, just like day by day.
So after sewing the full length, you want to trim off the excess seam allowance, keeping about 3 millimeters of seam allowance to make it even on either side. To flip the strap inside out, I took a dull needle and used it to guide the strap inside out. This is definitely a bit tedious, but I found it worked fairly well because of my strap turning tools. They were too thick to actually flip a strap this thin. And then you just want to repeat all of this for the other strap. After you finish the straps, you'll want to cut off 2 2-inch pieces to create loops for your straps in the back of your dress. Because this does have a crisscross pattern, you want to be able to thread the straps through the loops and tie it in the back. You'll want to take your 2-inch pieces, form them into loops, and then tuck them sandwiched in between the back lining piece and the back piece of your dress. Sorry, this isn't very clear because I was very lazy and I didn't actually cut my back piece properly. I was going to do it after the fact, so that's why you see a lot of extra fabric here, but ideally your pieces would be cut to size and everything would line up perfectly.
Let's go out one day, let's show out so I can go back to my friends. Say that you're so great, only been on one day, but
So sewing this all with a straight stitch and then flipping it to the right side, you should see 2 tiny little loops shown at the corners like here. And then to finish off the back of the top, you'll want to understitch where possible to press things super flat. It will also help to cut notches into any areas that are curved. It'll help release some of the tension and you won't have any weird bunching.
will you be mine? Give me,
So then you should have something like this.
baby, will you be mine? 'Cause I need you here. And will you be mine? Give me.
So next I finished all the open edges of the lining pieces. I used a serger for this, but you can do a folded hem or a zigzag stitch right on the edge as an alternative. All those options would work very well. But if you do have a serger or an overlock cover stitch type machine, I do recommend using it on these types of fabrics to keep everything very thin and dainty. So moving to the front of the dress, you'll want to sandwich the straps in between the front piece and the lining section at the upper edge. And because the lining of the front piece is attached to the top of the edge of the dress, it makes it very easy to just line up the straps in the corners there. And you'll want to sew on both sides of the top, forming the other parts of the armholes.
With you, but there's nothing I can do. Guess that I gotta go on just like this. Girl, you're balling like...
Sewing down both sides, you'll want to cut some release notches and understitch where possible again, just like how you did for the back piece.
I'll be with you till our final days. Now that's a long journey.
After pressing everything, you should have a perfectly placed strap for the finished front.
Baby, I want you. Do you want me? Say I love you. Do you love me?
So now you're ready to sew both the sides of the dress together, making sure to line up the side corners. I pinned and sewed a straight stitch down the sides of the dress.
Love me. Say I need you. Do you need me like I need you? Will you be mine? Give me all of your time.
After trying on the dress quickly, I marked and cut it to length.
I need you here. Will you be mine? Give me all of your time. Baby, will you be mine? 'Cause
Using a rolled hem foot, I hemmed the bottom of the dress to finish things off to keep the dainty details throughout. If you don't have a rolling foot, I would recommend doing a double fold with some careful pressing with an iron and a very sharp needle to make sure you can keep that edge super thin. The final part is just to thread your straps into a crisscross pattern through the back loops, and you're all set to rock your new dress. So here's the dress styled on its own and also worn as a top with some shorts. Because it is a fairly thin fabric and very drapey, you can wear it in two different ways, which makes it an awesome piece in your closet.
I don't think I'll feel it when I hit the ground.
So that's it for the tutorial, you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I think it's a great summer piece. Like, the dainty straps make it super nice for the hot days with the lower back, and the fact that you can wear it both as a dress and a top makes it so much more versatile and so many more possible combinations in your wardrobe. So this has definitely been a favorite of mine this summer. If you end up recreating it or any of my DIYs, please use the hashtag Deconstrut so I can find all your lovely projects. I love seeing your recreations. It's one of my favorite parts of doing this. So please use the hashtag and tag me in it. All the info is down in the description box below. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more DIY content. I'll see you guys next time in another DIY. Bye guys!